Welcome back, guys. In the previous video we created this bar chart, and now let's do some more modifications with it to learn something new. So before going ahead, let's explore this option, which is show me. Here we can see that these are the charts which are basically provided by Tableau that we can create with using different dimensions and measures. So if you hover on each of them, suppose this is a tree map, so at the bottom you can see it's written for tree maps, try one or two dimensions and one or two measures. Similarly, if I create on this circle views, it says one or more dimensions and one or more measures. So by using this option of show me, you can get a idea that what what is the minimum count of dimensions and measures that you have to use to create such a visualization. Similarly, let's click on bubble charts like packed bubbles. So it needs one or more dimensions and one or two measures. This is a very helpful for a beginner level role, but yes, later on if you practice a lot, you get an idea like what all will be used for creating a specific chart. So let's move ahead and modify this bar chart by using category. So we have different categories in it. Let's click it and place along with region. Now you can see that in specific region, so west region, for furniture we have this much of sales, office supplies we have this, and technology it's 3.1k. Similarly for other regions we can see. So let's arrange in descending order so that it can show a very high level understanding by just looking at the charts. So we can do one thing, either we can see the regions by category by just placing these two dimensions here and there. So now you can see within office supplies we can see how much office supplies were sold in which region and how much furniture was sold in which region. So it depends on the business requirements and the type that you want to use to create such visualizations. Sometimes business says that we want to see the insights on basis of region, so you have to select this. Otherwise, if they want, we are just focusing on specific category, like each category how much sold in which region. So that depends on the business requirements, so you can modify these charts according to that. Now let's do one thing, let's remove region. So we have categories now, and let's remove quantity as well. Let's clean it. So you can see that by just picking and dropping in the blank shelves, so it is removed and we just have a category in columns. Or let's place in rows. So now we have category on rows. Let's place subcategory on rows. You can see it is automatically drilled down to furniture, office supplies and technology. These are the subcategories that comes under furniture, these comes under office supplies, and these under technology. And let's compare the profit, and so you can see profit automatically came with the bar chart. You can go to this marks, instead of automatic click on text. So it is not showing because the bar chart is by default selected if you go to show me. So click on this chart which is text tables, click on this and you can see now profits are shown. We can see that profits are negative in bookcases for furniture. Let's compare with the quantity, how much quantity were sold for each subcategory. So instead of placing on columns, I'm doing Control Z. You can place it here so that it can automatically take as a text. Place quantity on text. Now you can see that it is coming up down, like on the upper side we can see the profit, and on the lower side we can see the quantity, but this doesn't looks good. So just go to show me and click again on this text tables. So now you can see side by side profit and quantity, how much quantity was sold and how much is the profit for that specific quantity for bookcases. So this is how we can create text tables. Let's write text tables as sheet name. Now let's remove category, subcategory, or let's do Ctrl Z and we'll show that there is no plus sign coming to this category or subcategory. So now let me remove it. Let's remove the subcategory and let's do one thing. Pick subcategory and go up and place it on category. So now if you believe that this can be a hierarchy like category, subcategory, then the mini categories, so you can create a hierarchy of them. So I will call it all categories. So this will be the hierarchy name, and now you will see that this is the hierarchy which is all categories. You can see the symbol of hierarchy, and first is category and under category it comes subcategory, and now you can see that there is a plus sign on categories. If I click on plus, you can see subcategories are already populated. We can click on minus to remove subcategories from the chart. So these are about the hierarchies and the text tables. So last thing we can do is we can put color on this chart. Let's expand this. Let's expand this little bit to see the better view. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's color profit and quantity, but let's do it on color on basis of sales. So let's edit the color, select green gold, or let's select orange gold this time. So now we can see that the darkest is the category, means the highest is the sales for that specific category, means chairs has the highest sales. Let's put, so if you hover on profit or quantity, you can see that a box is coming that is known as tooltip. So on tooltip we can see four things, which is category, subcategory, quantity and sales, but we cannot see profit anywhere. Similarly here we can see the profit but we cannot see the quantity. So you can edit tooltips anytime by going into this option tooltip, click on this, and you can add any custom text like below are the parameters, selected. So below are the parameters, that's sufficient. And you can add one more thing like let me just see. So you can add custom text for sales like total sales is sum of sales. So you can remove it, and there is an option to select it from here, sum of sales, and OK. Now you can see below are the parameters, and here total sales is coming as 241,137. So this is all about text tables and coloring and tooltips and also hierarchies. So in the next video we will learn about some new visualization or the charts. So thanks guys for watching this video. See you guys soon.